What up, y'all? So, I've been writing this new short story called That Word Ain't For Me because I've been reading the Bible and I've been wrestling with some things, and I just downright figured like every word ain't for everybody all the time, you know, until it is. So, without further ado, introduction. This ain't no regular word. There's a sound most people miss. Not because they deaf, not because they're dumb, because it ain't always loud. Sometimes it slides through a crack in your thoughts. Sometimes it rides on the back of a joke. Sometimes it waits for you at the end of a blunt or at the bottom of a bottle you swore was your last. It ain't churchy, it ain't clean. It don't come with organ music or angel choirs. It just arrives, real quiet, real smooth, like truth wrapped in a hoodie with scars under the sleeve. This story ain't perfect, people. It's about the almost, the might have beens, the ones still trying to figure out if they're running from God or toward Him. It's for the dudes who skip church but never skip helping their moms carry the bag. For the girls with the golden hoops and heavy trauma. For the ones who curse during prayer. For the ones who light up before they break down. This is for the people who say, I believe, but I still be wildin'. And for those who once heard something, a verse, a whisper, a word, and didn't know what to do with it. Jesus said a lot, but not every word was meant for every person at every moment. Even He knew some ears weren't ready. But when it is your turn, when the word got your name carved into it, you'll feel it, deep, unmistakable, like someone just hit play on a track in your soul you've been waiting to hear your whole life. So yeah, maybe you've walked past it before. Maybe you've laughed it off. Maybe you said, like so many of us do, that word ain't for me. Cool. Just keep reading. You'll know when it is. Part 1. The Bench Talk. It was one of those humid New York evenings where the sky looked like it was holding in tears. The air smelled like chopped cheese, weed smoke, and sidewalk heat. Real city stew. Dre was stretched out across the park bench like he paid rent on it. Hoodie halfway off, blunt half smoked. Tish was posted on the edge of the bench, scrolling, judging, silently. Them nails long and red enough to start fires. Jamal, the third wheel with a big mouth and bad opinions, was in mid-rant. Nah, son, I'm telling you, this preacher on TikTok said if you smoked weed, touched a woman, missed church, even cursed, you're going straight to hell. No trial, no lawyer, straight elevator down. Dre blew out smoke slow. Yeah, then I guess I better bring a fan. Tish cut her eyes at both of them. Y'all think everything's a joke. Jamal kept going like he was trying out a sermon he didn't believe. He said, Jesus said himself, word for word, no sex, no smoke, no drink, no nothing. Dre sat up, looked around the park like he was searching for Jesus behind the monkey bars. Listen, not every word Jesus said was for everybody. People forget that part. Like he said, stuff that was meant to hit certain hearts, I hear it. But that don't mean it's for me. Not yet. Anyways, Jamal squinted. You making excuses. Tish raised her eyebrows. Or maybe he's making sense. That's when the old man behind them laughed. Just once, loud and rusty, like he hadn't used it in a while. They turned. Old dude was sitting on the next bench over with a cane, a Knicks cap, and one eye that didn't quite line up with the other. But his voice crystal. I heard y'all talking, and let me tell you something. He paused to pull a quarter out of his pocket like it was a mic, and he was about to drop bars. Jesus said what he said, but even he knew some ears ain't ready. He ain't make no clones. He made stories. Some stories hit today, some next year, some never. But when that word is yours, woo, you'll feel it in your chest like it owed you money. Dre grinned, but something about that hit his stomach strange. Old dude pointed at him. Don't matter if you smoking, drinking, dipping in drama. When it's your turn, you will hear him. You gonna know. And guess what? Can't nobody stop it. Tish nodded slow, like she already knew that truth. So what happened to you? She said. The old man smiled like he was about to rewind time. Me? I had a friend named Mike. He heard the word before me. It changed him, saved him. But me? I said just like you. He leaned forward and almost whispered, that word ain't for me. Part 2. Remembering Mike. Back then, I wasn't nobody's pops. Back then, they called me Rico or Reek. If you knew me from the dice games, I had gold fronts, fresh uptowns, and I walked like I dared the block to test my peace. And Mike, that was my man, my right hand in crime, real poetic with it. Could pickpocket a dude while quoting psalms. We was wild, but not evil. Just outside, trying to outlive whatever was supposed to take us young. We was 19 the night it happened. Me and Mike had just dipped from this girl Keisha's crib. Don't ask why. Her cousin came home early. We laughing down 138th Street, passing a bottle of something cheap and talking stupid, when we hear this dude preaching in front of a bodega. Now listen, I'm talking a full street sermon, big Bible, loudspeaker, crusty shoes, eyes that could see through you. He yelling, some of you gonna hear this and brush it off. That's fine. But to the one who knows, don't run. The word ain't for everybody. But if it is for you, you know what time it is. Me, I kept walking, rolled my eyes. Here go another spiritual salesman. Mike. He stopped, right there, like he got yanked by something invisible. Yo, you good? I said. He ain't answer right away. He just stared at the preacher, like the man had called his full government name and birth certificate. Reek, he finally said, soft as smoke. I think that's for me. Now I'm confused. What you mean? You sound like you heard a ghost. He shook his head. Nah, bruh. It's like I've heard a million dudes say a million Bible things. But that line? That part? It felt like it sat down inside me. I don't even know what to do with it yet. We stood in silence for a minute, both listening. Then he turned around and walked back towards the preacher. I kept walking. That was the last night me and Mike was ever the same. He started reading for real, stopped hustling, started cutting hair in his grandma's kitchen to stay out the streets. Ill in the kitchen? Then came the poetry. Then came the kids he mentored. Then came the ministry. But never once did he try to preach at me. I asked him one day, why you never throw that Bible in my face like everybody else? He said, because that word wasn't for you yet. When it is, you'll start walking too. But then, the streets don't always wait for the word to finish its sentence. Mike died at 25. Wrong time, wrong corner, right heart. And me, I kept walking for years until one day, sitting on the bench, I heard a kid say, "Not every word Jesus said is for everybody." And just like that, I felt my feet stop. So if you like the first two parts, don't forget to like and subscribe. I mean, it helps me tremendously, and why not? I mean, it don't cost you nothing. It helps spread love. I probably shouldn't have said that. So now you might not like and subscribe it. But anyways, I hope you like part one and part two, and have a blessed night.